picked up some riced cauliflower from Amazon, as well as some zucchini, which I don't believe I ever eat, and some butternut squash. And my issue today is I am extremely tired. So I'm going to make something for me to eat, and it doesn't have to be gourmet. It just has to fill my belly. Boom! Okay, let's move that over here. Some butter. I want some butter. I'm going to put some butter and a little bit of oil because they're both very much my friends. There goes the butter melting. A little bit of olive oil. Oh yes, there you go, baby. Go ahead. Sing for mama. I'm just going to make a little bit because I never ate it before. But then again, I might as well just put some more because I'm going to eat it regardless. I don't have anything to be thrown away, you understand? I think I need a little bit of moisture. A little bit more moisture in the bottom of the pan. This is humongous onion. Look at that. Definitely need more moisture on the bottom. Love my little garlic. That looks nice. That smells nice. It's turning a little brown. Okay. We acting nice now. I don't know if Italian seasoning would be okay, but that's what's going in it. Yes. Woo, that smells good. But it's absorbing up all my oil. I guess Coro didn't teach me properly. Or did I even ask? That's beautiful. There you go. Oh, I like that it's changing color. I'm going to put my other veggies in now. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. Okay. Still scared to eat it, boys and girls. Still scared to eat it. Now, what I would like to know, are zucchini really cucumbers? That's what I would like to know. Now I'm going to have to do a little taste in a minute. I'm going to let everything sit and let the flavors combine. But I want to taste cauliflower. Nope. I'm going to let this simmer for a few minutes, let the frozen parts release, and put some spices in there. I'm going to put some of this Tony's in there, a little bit. And I have some sausage from last night when I had the cabbage. I mean my sauerkraut, so I just dropped this sausage in there. And that way I get to use up the sausage. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a little weary about eating this meal. It's completely different, very different. That's for sure. I really can't describe it. It's a little different. I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to put some paprika in there. I'm going to put some smoked paprika in there as a side. I'm definitely going to eat it. You can believe me. But it tastes different, and I believe it's different because it's predominantly vegetables. That's what it is. But this is what I actually want to be able to eat. So I just need to find a flavor palette for me to be able to eat it. I'm gonna put it on low, and let it simmer for a few minutes, maybe like 5 minutes, and then I will be ready to eat. I'm back, and guess what I did before I was cooking? I took my whole bed off the platform because I was gonna throw my platform out, but I went to ChatGPT and explained exactly what I was hearing, and basically it gave me the whatever. And then I took everything off the slats and everything, and come to find out, I doubled the elastic Velcro on this side, but it was not on this side. So now I haven't been hearing that raggedy noise in my bed. Boom! So, but I still have access to another frame. All I have to do, I have 2 more days before I get to look into my free catalog for Wayfair. I did find a couch, boys and girls, but I don't want to do any of that right now. I did not taste this food. I just want you to know. And yes, it is me from the kitchen to here. And just in case you're saying if it's 2 different days, no. Aha! But this plate looks delicious, boys and girls. I kid you not. This looks like something I would pay a lot of money for if I went out. If you haven't taken a good look, just look at the balance of colors. I'm really understanding now, but this sun is doing a dangerous job in this. You can't have any sun. And you see where I'm going? I'm leaning forward and it's brighter, and I lean back and it's darker. I don't like that, so I'm gonna try to fix this on my own. I can't fix it, so there's no but it's okay. I did a little better. Anyway, so I'm feeling a lot better about that. I also did a semi push-up. I was able to hold my arm a little bit and go down and come back up. Not down, but just a little bit. I can't do, but I tried. So I did that. I actually did a lot today, and it's only like maybe 9:30, and it is time for me to lay down. I've been up for quite some time, knocking some stuff out, so I'm thankful about that. But back to this blasted meal, boys and girls. This is absolutely beautiful. I love this, and what I actually like the best is that I used the leftover meat. Coral, she teaches me a lot without teaching me, because she would have surely used her leftover meat. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it. Because you know I'm not gonna force myself to eat food. I can't do that. I would have a negative reaction, and it is hot. Mmm, 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 oh, mmm. I like squash. Oh, I like that. I know what I'm getting. Ooh, I like that. Look at all that steam. Look at all that steam. Wow. Mm, 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 mm. Am I tasting sweetness with the squash, or is it okay? Let me get this zucchini thing, because a lot of people eat that. I'm absolutely loving this. Mm, mm. I love this. But I can absolutely taste the difference between that olive oil. Is that virgin? That olive oil. I watched something that said that that's the real olive oil at Aldi, so that's why I got it, and it is just, I can definitely taste a distinct flavor in it. So now I want to put everything on the plate, on the fork together. Everything, baby, everything. Give me the sausage. Give me the sausage. Okay, let me get this piece of sausage right here. Now I want to take everything together. See that long piece of onion? Oh my goodness. Mm, 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 mm. This is mm, 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 mm. I'm trying to figure out. I can pinpoint different uh, without knowing all of them. So I can't tell you what it is, but I'm talking about the Italian seasoning spice bottle. That's what I'm talking. Mm, 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 mm. I kid you not. I am so thankful that I needed a meal. I was trying to knock out so much stuff, but I said I owe myself. So I said it's time to find something to eat. So I'm so thankful that I didn't do what I wanted to do. I actually took out some chicken so I could fry some chicken, but I said no. I am doing so well with how I'm changing inside the way I eat. I said, why would I throw some chicken, fried chicken, when I don't want to make the fried chicken? I'm craving the fried chicken, but I kid you not, I haven't made fried chicken in a while. So I still have the chicken out. It's still thawing out, but I'm hoping that I don't make it so that I could eat this and then possibly, make something else. But I want to eat less fried chicken. Now, the last time I made fried chicken in the air fryer. I did not make it in the pot. I don't have any oil in this house whatsoever. And my chicken pot is in the dishwasher. I leave it in there, and as I cycle through, for days, I just continuously leave the pot in there. So I am hoping to master fried chicken in the air fryer because I don't want to deep fry chicken anymore. I absolutely have a love affair with fried chicken, but I have to change up some of that. If I want to buy some, if I frequent like a place like KFC somewhere out of town, then maybe I'll stop there. But I don't normally do drive-throughs and that type of stuff. But I would rather reward myself with a takeout chicken every now and then than to continuously make it because I make some bad fried chicken, boys and girls. I really wish I could have a chicken joint with nothing but fried chicken. Boy, I would be rich. mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, goodness, this is beautiful. And then what make it so bad? What make it so good? I have to fix the way I speak. The consistency of this is soft. There is nothing to actually crunch, and I'm still enjoying it. I'm still enjoying it. Mm, 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 mm. One thing with me, I cannot continuously keep washing my hands, put my hands in water. I love when my coconut they get a little consistency on it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why did I even do that? I love the smell of coconut. That smells so good. I don't actually want my plate to slip off my hand, so I'm just gonna make sure I don't wipe it on my towel when I can put it on my own skin. Now that is beautiful. I'm back to this blessing plate, boys and girls. Now the vegetables you see, I got them on Amazon. They were like maybe $1 and change a bag. I kid you not. Beautiful. Mm, 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 mm. I actually got about 3 cases of sausage, not all in one day, maybe a case one day, maybe a case and a half another day, but over a course of months, I ended up getting a case, sometimes a case and a half. So I have an abundance of sausage, I kid you not. And I said, and I'm thankful because I said, as long as this food stuff goes the way it is, this is what I'm going to have to put on my table to accommodate. Now my refrigerator is basically empty. There's really nothing much I can do in my refrigerator outside of condiments, but I have no problem with that because I am still being able to provide myself nourishment. I don't feel, neglected in any type of way, but it is what it is. Mm-mm. 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 Oh, oh my goodness. But my nose is starting to run, so I have to stop eating. And if you have any understanding, you'll know. So that's my last piece right there, and I will make sure I wipe my nose that it's starting to run. That's how I know when my stomach is full, which means I'm really happy because normally I wouldn't eat this long, but the food is beautiful. Mm, 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 mm. The flavor is all in my mouth. Ow. Oh, that was so good and so quick and easy. Wow. I'm actually tired. When I say tired, I'm ready for a nap. Definitely ready for a nap, and I feel so good because, oh my goodness, I don't hear anything on this bed. Oh, thank you, Lord. And then I have some little foam cushions over here that I put one or two underneath a piece of the frame that wasn't catching, uh, that was making the thing hit the frame. And I didn't want to use any of these, although I had to end up leaving some at somebody's door because of the dragging and stuff of the furniture. But I never know when I need these, so I don't know where I now I do. I was gonna say I don't know where I purchased them at, but now I do. So I will be getting some more, but hopefully those will just go back into my in my stash in my cabinet. So maybe now I will have to go through my cabinet and see what I have because I wouldn't want to throw away something like that. I also have some sandpaper, and I don't have a need for sandpaper now, but I don't know when I may. So I think I'm going to take my time and hold off from going through my junk drawer just in case, because I realized this morning that I opened up one of my closets and I'm like, okay, so I'm starting moving and shaking. And I said, you know what? One of the things that would be beneficial to me is, just say if I was going on vacation or something like that and I had something that I didn't want to take with me, or if I was going to another country or whatever, then I would just leave it right there. So obviously somebody has to uh, go, whatever the case may be. And so I found an easier way to accommodate some of the things that I may be having to do in the near future, a couple of years from now, something like that. mm, I love this orange salmon. Mm, mm. I found myself in the middle of my sleep grabbing this because I can smell the orange, and it's like some type of scent, not scent, aromatherapy, doing everything in my power not to spray that aerosol around my home. I love this scent. I actually saw a video this morning. Beautiful video. Beautiful video. Her home was magnificent. And I'm looking in her home and all I can see is me up in there. Kid you not. I was like, I absolutely was watching the video, every detail about her, her couch and everything, because all I could see was me in her. But I got to a point where I couldn't watch it. And that's when I saw the dog. And when I say it was a massive dog, but it was just, I just kept hearing it slide across the floor, and then it was like boom, and it was so loud. And in that moment, I said, what if that was above somebody? Those type of things bother me. But what I actually did, which I'm going to go back to as soon as I finish doing what I'm doing, I started watching videos on something that was recommended to me. Let me see, because it's actually paused. I don't want them to start talking. Okay, there we go. Now it went away. I'm looking for the letters. EMDR. Some type of trauma therapy. So I started watching that. So I said today I want to just lay down while I can keep my eyes open and listen to this. I did see different people were speaking about different things that they went through, and I'm not sure, but it looks as if this might be something that would be beneficial to me. Actually, while I was watching it, I started to feel as if I might have already been doing some of this stuff here because of some of the things that some of the people were saying, but this is what I want to watch and listen to. Yesterday, when I took a relaxation, I turned off the lights and everything, and I turned on a video, and I just let someone speak, and to the point where I drifted off. And then when I woke up, it was a different video on. So now I understand what people mean when they say they put something on and they listen. So, and what actually woke me up was that there was a voice I just couldn't hear anymore. I was like, and I flipped the TV off, but it was nice. There is some home videos where you just watch home decor where they set up already, but they're not actually doing it while you're watching the video. The music for that is therapeutic for me, so I put those videos on. I don't know what type of music it is. If I could figure it out, then I would put that music on Pandora when I want to just go around the house and just listen to that type of music. But I can find it when I'm watching home decor videos, and sometimes I lay down and take a rest to that as well. I'm gonna do the bad girl thing. Take another scoop of my food because I feel a little like I want to finish the plate. mm, 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 mm. Oh my goodness. I had fruit punch and lemonade mixed together, and oh my goodness, it was so good. But I can't continuously drink the same flavor. I need to change up. These taste buds need some excitement. So this morning I made all lemonade, and oh my goodness, that burst of lemon is just like wow. So I'm gonna enjoy that. I cannot wait to buck up on a location and may have different flavors. You don't know what people have, but oh my goodness, I'm looking forward to that. I also found out that I may be venturing off close to somewhere, taking a day trip to the Goodwill. So I don't know, but I'm thinking about it. So I did a little bit of searching, and I want to see what it's about going to the Goodwill bin. So I found a location that's going to be within driving distance. So I may drop in one day and put my gloves on, them really big, thick gloves, and like full mask around my head and everything, and get in there and see what I can get. So it's just a little bit of outing that I'm having fun contemplating at this time. I'm really happy about that. Boys and girls, I have never been in a position to where I'm sitting right here wishing that I could absolutely just jump on my computer and just get all of these packages coming in. But I am so thankful that I have been paying so well on my Affirm. So I love Affirm, boys and girls. Did Affirm hook me up with my credit score? Boom! I didn't know they do that. Wow! Loving it because it just happened. Oh, boom! But I need some refreshment on my stove. I need some cooking utensils and stuff like that. So I'm just hoping that I can get myself to where, because I kid you not, boys and girls, I have a $98 bill that I'm trying to pay, and I'm trying to pay that sucker fast. So if I can knock that out, then I will be so thankful, because then I will have like 300 and something more. So what I'm not going to do is look at the whole bill. I'm looking at one chunk, and I'm focusing on that $98 or $96. Let's round it to 100, But the bill has been paid to the cent. So I'm just saying, I don't want to look at everything. And it worked out beneficial to me, because I did have three that were in a $98 range. And I said, you know what? I can't look at this. The whole bill was just causing me trauma. I was like, no, how am I supposed to do this? And so I said, you know what? Just remove everything, just focus on one. I wrote it on a piece of paper, put it on top of my computer, and then I started chipping away, at that one, and then turn around. I didn't realize that that two was already knocked off. So I got a refreshment letter, I guess that's what I can call it. And the company let me know that they had found it, but received it, but I still have a missing $184 that if they would have gotten it and adjusted it, I wouldn't have got a massive hit on interest, on a late fee and all that other stuff. But I'm still not worried about that. All I have to do now is figure out how I can knock off that 98, which I'm definitely going to knock it off. I'm going to really and truly go without to knock off that 98 and make me feel so much better, within myself. I had to do something financially that I didn't want to do, but I had to say, you know what? God is moving and shaking with me. I'm really pushing forward and making things happen. I just have to go on faith at this point, because I don't have any other choice. It is the only way I have a possibility of paying off the $98 without having to beg, borrow, or whatever the case may be, to get it. So it is what it is. I'm thankful that I'm relying on me. And it is a benefit to me to rely on me, because at the end of the day, I am looking for so many, blessings. But in order for me to continue to stay where I'm looking for blessings and accepting blessings, I have to realize where they are, and having to find a way to pay a bill that I caused myself by bestowing kindness. It is a lesson learned to me. It is a lesson learned to me to remind myself that when I want to say no, I have to be able to say no. So it is good. It's not something that I'm ever going to regret. Now, I may regret it, but I won't regret it from today forward or from yesterday forward, because I've already found a solution. Just nip this and do this. And I guess it's called like robbing Paul the Peter or something like that. But I'm not going to reduce a bill that I'm due. I just took an access to a better insurance, and just, even if it's just for 1 month, I have to do what I have to do. It's better to do it within myself, where I have some form of control, because it is what it is. But I have to tell you something. What in the blasted name of whatever is going on with Facebook? Why are they making me laugh trying to describe Libras? Like a Libra will do this, and this, and for no apparent reason. That's not true. A Libra will do all of that if you cause that reaction. But this morning somebody tagged some Libras, and it was so freaking funny, because I'm sitting here like, and the way he was so well, how do you say, he was like, and it was so much. I can't even explain it, but I know somebody understands me. But all I could do was laugh the way he was like, and if you and I'm like, oh my goodness, because a lot of what he said, if I'm not mistaken, every single thing he said, but I did have to make one correction. Libras don't jump out their shell like that unless you push them there. You push them there. But I've had a few conversations with people that couldn't believe that they tried to reach out to me, and found that I had blocked them, and I said it has nothing to do with any anger or whatever. I had to do what I had to do for me, and I'm going to be doing more of that in the coming weeks. So It is what it is. I have to protect me at all times, and I'm hoping everyone else does the same. If we do this and we do it the right way, it will work out beneficial to everyone. So I don't want anyone to feel, any type of way when I part ways. It is what I have to do for me, because I have I have learned that sometimes a connection with someone may feel good, but then if there's the slightest bit of doubt, even if it's nothing you can pinpoint, you have to listen to what's on the inside, because on the inside is there for protection. So, especially if you know it's not coming from paranoia. And I'm thankful that I'm not having any paranoia delusionals and all that other stuff. I'm moving on what I'm feeling on the inside, and I'm saying to myself, okay, I'm getting a red flag, and I don't want to put a band-aid on a red flag and then have to put a band-aid across, something that's bruised on me, my ego or whatever, if that's the proper word to use. So I don't want to do that. And with that, I'm just going to say sometimes it's for the best. If anyone has to block me to make themselves better, I applaud you for using the strength to use what is at your disposal to take care of you. That's why I don't have a problem when I don't hear someone ring my phone or ring my door, and that type of stuff. And I have also decided that just say someone pops up at my door, not my daughter, but just say someone pops up at my door and I just came to check on you. I'm going to welcome the visit. I'm going to take it as a blessing from God. I'm going to ask them to hold on a minute while I get my jacket or whatever. But could you meet me downstairs? Because I will come downstairs and we can converse. And then if that doesn't set the tone of what I'm trying to express, then nothing else will. But there is no one's home, I can honestly say, other than a neighbor or two, that I would knock on a door if I'm without being announced. But I let me tell you, I can read between the lines, honey. I can read between the lines, and I can tell by someone's behavior, and I can read expressions and all of that. So I have removed myself from places that I feel no longer comfortable, because you react a certain way when the door opens up. Your first response is what's written on your face, and then your body language tells the story that your mouth doesn't want to tell. So I don't want anyone to feel as if they have to be a certain type of way for whatever. I do have one person that I do visit from time to time, and I'm getting a little upset with the fact that they always need a physical contact. Oh, I need a hug, and the closeness of the hug. I don't mind a hug. I'm human. I need a hug from every now and then too. A human connection. But hello. So I just don't want to be touched in a way that makes me feel like I'm more than a friend. I don't want that type of hug. So recently someone hugged me, and the hug they gave me was not a friendly hug, and I had to, put the brakes on. And then, I saw the look and I understood that the person understood where I was coming from, and they backed off. But don't do that. Not everybody's asking for that, and they look in a certain way, and your body's behaving a certain way. Not everyone is asking for that, so those type of things. So I made it a decision of mine that I'm going to have to frequent kindness less in that direction, because I don't want that type of reaction from anyone. At this point in time, my agenda is to take care of myself. So that type of moving and shake, I don't want it. I don't want it. Boys and girls, but I have to tell y'all something. I went on Facebook today and I saw this fine man, and I kid you not, when that man was talking, all I could see was the beauty in his mouth. And I said, honey, you love yourself. You love yourself. I don't care if you have a false tooth. I don't care if you have a whatever. Love your mouth, honey, because your mouth represents you when you open it up. I really and truly am looking forward to finding me a new dentist to update, to do what I got to do. But especially the fact that I miss this tooth, it's about to drop right out of my mouth. That right there, my big old rabbit tooth. Drop right out of my mouth. You will not see me on this channel. Now, y'all remember before when I was in the process of getting my partials adjusted, y'all didn't see me on this screen, and if you did, you saw me with a mask on. I'm not doing that. Good morning. You better get this bag off my bed. You better do. You know me, don't play. Mm-mm.
Don't start, Shay. Don't start, girl. You know it's early.
I'm trying to take this video off. Shut your mouth.